everybody, and welcome to Meredith ASMR. This is my first video on this channel, and I'm really excited. I've been toying with the idea of starting a channel for like a really long time, but I've just never done it. But yeah, so here we are. Go easy on me in the comments. Alright, so today is going to be a kind of like neighborhood gossip video. I really enjoy listening to these videos. I think they're really fun and silly. So, yeah, all of this is hypothetical and alleged, as Southern Sounds would say. Yeah, so I recently moved into a big city. I was living in like a small suburban town, and I moved to a big city for school. So it's been quite the experience from the very beginning. I moved in August 1, so I moved in before a lot of other like students move in, and I moved into my apartment, and just from the very beginning it's been a lot, because when we got to my apartment I rented it without ever seeing it, and it turned out well, but like there's no parking and there's no loading docks for the apartment building, so like you just have to like pull up your little moving truck and hope that you like don't get towed, it's like, and then you have to like go upstairs before you like get to the elevators to like move stuff up. So it was just a lot. It was very stressful, but it's turned out okay. It's very interesting living in an apartment building, because I've never done that before, and just like the people you like see and like the elevators and like people you meet, it's all very interesting. I don't know I don't really ever see very many people though, for the amount of people who live in this building. Like, I just don't see people very often. I haven't even met one of my neighbors. Like, my neighbor on one side I've met, and then the other neighbor I haven't met. So, also I'm sorry if you can hear any horns or anything. It's because I live in the city and I'm filming this at one of the most quiet times, but like people are always honking their horns. It's really insane. But yeah, so my neighbor on one side, I found out, is actually a new professor at the school that I'm going to be going to. So that was kind of interesting. He seems very nice. He and his girlfriend, they seem very, very cool. I really like them. I actually, I had to, go out of town impromptu, and they came over and, watched my cat and made sure she was okay, and they really went above and beyond with that. They, sent me videos of them playing with her and, all this stuff. It was really nice. So, they're really cool. And then my neighbor on the other side, my mom met when we moved in, but I haven't seen him at all. I haven't even heard him over there. I don't know. He goes to a college here, not my college, but a different college. But I haven't seen him or heard from him or anything. So I don't know. And those are there's one other girl who I met on my floor. I think she's a med student, and I haven't really met her. I don't even know her name. I just spoke to her in the elevator and said hi. I think she's either a nurse or a nursing student or something like that. So those are the characters so far that I've kind of met. I've been doing a lot of touristy things because I got here a month before school starts, because I wanted to have time to get settled and not feel rushed, or just I didn't want to move in September 1 because I would be really, really stressed. So I've been doing a lot of tours and all that kind of stuff, and going to all these different places and trying things out, and it's been very interesting. The city is Boston, so if you know anything about Boston, there's a lot of stuff. I just hit myself in the face. There's a lot of stuff to do. I actually went whale watching the other day. That was really fun. fun. I got really seasick, but it was still fun. I saw 3 whales, and I actually met these 3 ladies who were on like a girls trip. Like they lived in Nashville, and they like do a trip together every year, so we kind of hung out. A lot of this stuff I've done just by myself because I don't know too many people here yet, and I've gotten quite a few comments, like not negative, but just of people being like, oh, you're just like doing this by yourself. Like, that's so admirable. Meredith, you have to be quiet. Meredith really just made an appearance. She's very talkative. We'll see if she stays quiet now. Meredith, go lie down. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, I forgot where I was. I was interrupted by my cat coming up and meowing at me very, very loudly. So, I met these ladies. Oh, right, but yeah, people always are like, oh, that's so admirable. When I'm like, is it? I mean, I guess I know that there are people who are like, they don't like going out and doing things by themselves, but I enjoy doing things alone, and I've been pushing myself to talk to people more because I'm an extrovert and I really like talking to people, but I also have like anxiety, and so a lot of the time I'll be like, oh, I should like say something to this person, like I should say like hello, or like how's your day going, and then I don't say anything because I get anxious and I go, oh, what if they don't want to talk to me, what if I'm bothering them, so I've been pushing myself to be like, oh, hi, where are you from, like, and that's been good. So, but yeah, so I just like make friends when I go out and do things, and then hang out with the people who I make friends with, because I like doing things with other people too. Like, I do really enjoy that, but I also just like doing things by yourself, like going out to dinner by yourself, or like going to a movie by yourself. Like, it's an experience that I would recommend for anyone, like I think it's very important to enjoy doing things by yourself, and to enjoy doing things by yourself, and to not do things because like you don't have someone to do it with, you know what I mean? Like I went to a Red Sox game, and like I just went, like I don't know, I like doing things, but and it can be hard when you first do it, but like, it's nice to not be beholden to anyone. Like, it's like, oh, if I want to leave, I'll just leave, I don't know. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of things. I went down to the pastry shops, like Modern Pastry and Mike's Pastry, but I got all the way down there, and then I realized that all of those pastry shops only take cash. I didn't have any cash, and there were ATMs, but I don't know, like, they weren't like I didn't recognize the names on any of the ATMs, and I just felt uncomfortable, and I was just like, I'll just leave. One thing I found that I love since coming to Boston, I know everyone talks about how Boston, people love Dunkin' Donuts, and I do really like Dunkin'. I prefer their coffee to Starbucks, actually. I don't drink much coffee anyways. I can't have too much caffeine, or my heart will or I'll have like heart. Meredith needs to not keep meowing at me. I don't know how loud that's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be that loud on the audio. But anyways, my heart will like get upset with me. Like, I can have one coffee, but if I have coffee or a caffeinated drink like 3 or 4 days in a row, then I'll start to like have like increased anxiety and like tension and stuff like that. So I drink decaf coffee most of the time if I drink coffee. But the thing I found that I love it's this like coffee chain that they have here in Boston. I think they have like 8 locations, and it's so good. Like a hazelnut latte from Tate. Not it rhyming. So good. And they have all these pastries. Oh, it's wonderful. Like they have all these different cheesecakes with like fresh fruit and like chocolate mousse cake and espresso cakes and like torts and like all of this stuff and like cookies and they have really good lemonade too. They have mint lemonade. It's so good. I'm a fan, but it's also very expensive, so I don't go there too often. I started making coffee at home, but I actually bought the kind of beans that they use there, and that's been really nice. Yeah. So, yeah, that's another thing about living in a city. I know that, like, things are more expensive in a city, obviously, like, I knew that, but I didn't really get how much, like, it's a little crazy. Yeah, like, just, like, milk and, like, eggs and, like, all of that stuff is more expensive, which I guess makes sense, but, like, if I go get a little latte from Tate, it's, like, $7.50, which is insane. You don't have to tell me it's insane. I know it's insane. That's why I don't get it very much, because I don't know, in my mind it's like, even if I have the money to pay that, it hurts me. Like, it's like I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's like it just feels wrong to pay $7.50 for a 16-ounce latte. So, but I've been getting my groceries delivered, because that just makes the most sense with where I am, because if I get them delivered, I can get stuff from like Aldi's and like cheaper stores. And if I go get it myself, I have to go to like more of the like smaller, like high-end chains that are like more expensive because they're like literally right in the city. So I've been doing grocery delivery, and that's been good. I've only had one really bad experience with grocery delivery where like the guy went to like the wrong address, and then he came to the right address, and then he like didn't follow the delivery instructions, and he like left it somewhere, and like he left it in the lobby, and like the bags were ripped, and like all of the eggs were broken, and I was like, I paid like $8 for these eggs, and the fruit was rotten as well. So that was like not great, but other than that, every experience I've had has been pretty good. But I've also started eating at my school's dining hall some, because I originally wasn't planning on doing that. I was like, I'm just gonna cook, but the groceries are so expensive, and the food is actually like pretty good at the dining hall. So I've been doing that just because the food there is actually pretty good, and they have a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, which is hard to do, like harder to get if you're doing like a weekly grocery delivery, I've found. So yeah, I've had a lot of issues with the apartment building as well, because like my apartment is nice and I like living in it, but the like maintenance and like office and like all that stuff, it's a little lacking. Like I've had a big issue with getting my packages. It's been a whole ordeal because one, I've had to order more like packages because it's harder for me to like you can't just like go out and like hop in your car and like run to Walmart, do you know what I mean? So, and I've still been trying to figure out where everything is, but the way the packages work is they have a little, here, I'm gonna try and do it, let me tell you a secret, come here. So, the way the packages work is they have a he's not. But you go down and you go to the security guard and you say, "Hi, this is my name. This is my apartment number. And I have some packages. Can you go get my packages for me?" And then he will go and he'll go and he'll walk to the package room, go inside, open the door, and look for the packages. But I had a thing where like I would go down, I'd be like, "Hi, my package was delivered," and he'd go, "No, there's no packages." I'd be like, "Well, it said that it was delivered," and he was like, "No, you don't have a package." I was like, "Okay." So, but this happened like 3 times where I had like 3 packages from all different places, and he was like, "No, we don't have them." And I was like, "Okay." So I ended up calling the office, and I was like, "Hi, I've had 3 packages that I haven't like gotten," and they were like, "We'll go look." So the woman in the office, she went to the package room. She went, open the door. She goes, "Oh, here are your 3 packages." They were all sitting by the door. Or like, I think one of them was by the door, and she like had to find the other 2, but she was like, "No, they're here." I was like, okay. So you just have to be really careful to like track what's coming in when, if you like order stuff, to like make sure you're getting it, which is a very first world problem, I know. And I don't even blame the security guard, because like the package room is a mess. I'm really bad at like finding stuff, like, you know, those like hidden puzzles where you like find the stuff in the puzzles. I can't do those. So if it were me, I would not be able to find anyone's packages. It would be a mess. So I'm not blaming him, because it's really quite a disaster in there. But I do need to get my packages. So that's kind of the deal. But overall, it's been good. I've enjoyed living here so far. I didn't ever want to go to school in a city. I don't consider myself a city dweller. I really like having all of the amenities, because I do like to do little random weird things. That's kind of what I'm known for. I like to go off on goose chases and like be like, "Oh, let's go to like a cryotherapy parlor tomorrow." You know, like I love doing little weird, not that cryotherapy is weird, but like, you know, just kind of like, I'm always looking for like new experiences and new places to go and stuff. So, and I love having all the food access, because I love trying new foods and stuff, so that's really awesome. But yeah, living in a city can be a little overwhelming. Like I don't like loud noises, and there are a lot of loud noises. There's this one car that drives by my apartment building every single night, and he drives by, and he has the thing where your car is like really, really loud. Like I think like the tailpipe is like off or whatever, and he sits outside the building and revs his engine. And every time I'm like, it just makes me shake my head. That's literally what I do, because like what else am I gonna do? I just sit in my apartment, and at that time every night I just sit here and I go, and I judge him. I do. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you have any like requests. I will try to fulfill requests. If it's anything that seems like it might be like fetish related, I will not do it. And I probably will not do anything that's like too like mouth sounds related, which I'm not judging. I think mouth sounds are great, but I just, you know, like I sometimes on mouth sounds videos you see comments from people, and you know, they clearly are getting something out of it that is not ASMR. So I will probably steer away from those types of things.